The Prime Minister was there for the culmination of BJP State President K. Annamalai's Padyatra or Yatra as it was across Tamil Nadu. And in that event in Tiruppur district of Tamil Nadu, which is considered one area where the BJP would like to push itself, the Prime Minister perhaps sending out an olive branch to the AIADMK, praising MG Ramachandran, the founder of the AIADMK and former Chief Minister, as well as praising Jayalalitha. Well, it could be seen in many different political complexions, but that statement and that comment at the culmination of a rally, because remember, the AIADMK had walked out of the alliance with the BJP, primarily saying that the state leadership of the BJP has disrespected its leaders and its idols. So this comment coming from the Prime Minister in Tiruppur. We'll deep dive into that with Sandeep Shastri and Sam Daniel. But first, this is what the Prime Minister said in Tiruppur.
आज जब मैं तमिलनाडु आया हूं तो आदरणीय एमजीआर जी को भी याद कर रहा हूं। एमजीआर ने परिवारवाद की परंपरा से हटकर सुशासन की महान परंपरा को स्थापित किया था। लेकिन दुर्भाग्य से आज तमिलनाडु में डीएमके के कारण जो राजनीति हो रही है वो एमजीआर साहब के लिए अपमान जैसा है। अगर एमजीआर के बाद कोई था तो वो अम्मा जयललिता जी थी।
Well, interesting comments there. Sam Daniel, who's been tracking Annamalai as well, who spoke with Annamalai yesterday, joins us live along with Sandeep Shastri to understand the complexities of the Dravidian political landscape and whether the BJP can actually get a bump in that state, having parted ways with the AIADMK. Any reaction you're picking up from the AIADMK, though it's too early, Sam Daniel? And of course, how do you read the Prime Minister's statement?
It's too early, Virarago, but one AIADMK source said after failing to push Raman in Tamil Nadu, or Lord Ram in Tamil Nadu, one AIADMK leader says now the BJP is trying to invoke the legacy of MGR and Jayalalitha, but we await a formal reaction from any one of the spokespersons. But yes, it was the culmination of Annamalai's 6 or 7 month long Padayatra. And the Prime Minister's comments on MGR and Jayalalitha, as you said, could be taken in two different ways. One, it could be reaching out to the loyalists of MGR and Jayalalitha, particularly after the AIADMK had snapped ties. And it's a fact that without the support of any one of the Dravidian arch rivals in the state, it will be very, very difficult for the BJP, which has a negligible presence in the state, to make a dent in terms of winning seats in the upcoming Lok Sabha seats. The other way to look at is whether the Prime Minister is giving a kind of extending an olive branch to AIADMK, perhaps to join hands with them before the elections, or perhaps to collaborate after the elections if the AIADMK wins more seats. That's the speculation, but we'll have to wait and watch. But in terms of numbers,
that would be very interesting, Sam. I'm sorry to cut you short. I'll have to get Sandeep Shastri in because we have very limited time left. Sandeep Shastri, the two states, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, are the two states which have been, Kerala, of course, there are those 3 seats where the BJP are eyeing a potential strike, but one has to wait and watch for that. Tamil Nadu, of course, an entirely different story. 2 interesting states for the BJP.
Veera, I clearly see a message in the Prime Minister's speech. Let's remember the Prime Minister is targeting the DMK. And the best way to target the DMK is to try and project MGR and Jayalalitha on your side. By saying that MGR did not represent dynastic rule, and by praising Jayalalitha, it is actually an offensive against the DMK. So in a sense, what the Prime Minister is trying to do is shift focus away from the Anna DMK and not allow the Anna DMK to say we are only the inheritors of MGR and Jayalalitha legacy. My party too would like to stress up the role that these two leaders have played. I think that's the move, and not in any way a sop to the Anna DMK is the way I look at it, because the BJP's plan in Tamil Nadu is not the 2024 elections. It's a long-term plan. And the long-term plan is to emerge as a rival to the DMK. And one way by doing it is those who are strongly against the DMK's politics are taken onto your side. And who better could you have than MGR and Jayalalitha as the one you talk about? So I think for me, that's the strategy that the Prime Minister is adopting in Tamil Nadu. And it will be interesting to see how Mr. Annamalai reacts to this, because some of his statements in the past have been contrary to what the Prime Minister said today.
I don't think they want to touch upon those statements in election season, Sandeep Shastri, but thanks very much for those thoughts. I'm sorry, Sam Daniel, I had to cut you short there for want of time. That's all we have time for on the Southern View. News and updates continue right here on NDTV.